Good day, world. Welcome to another installment of Striving Young Professionals. My name is Henri Lasaint, and I am, of course, a Striving Young Professional. Hope everything is well with you in the world. Family, today I have a very quick and powerful message for you today. I think it's very direct, and I pray that it encourages you all on this day. So, want to give my quick shout outs to everyone. It's Mary. Thank you so much for the support. I mean, she's spreading the word. She's putting me on blast on Twitter. So I thank you so much for that. Keep spreading. Keep doing it. I'm really thankful for it. I truly thank you. Lorena, thank you so much. Lorena Holloway, business partner. She is a very bright mind. Go get her and just be on the lookout for that young lady. She's doing some great things. Jessica, my classmate, Carroll City High Schools. Thank you so much for the support. Willona, thank you very much, cousin. I do appreciate it. Make sure you let everyone know about the videos. Let everyone know about the fan page. Make sure they come by and they like it. Thank you so much. Penny, thank you also. Cousin, thank you. Make sure you spread the word. Spread the word amongst the family. Let everyone know about what I'm doing. Hopefully this can encourage some people because I am getting positive feedback from it. So, Tawana, thank you so much. Taurus, thank you, man. I do appreciate that, little bro. Keep moving, man. Keep trying to grow. Keep trying to do better things than you did yesterday. And also, Joanne, another business partner, thank you so much for the support. You're doing great things. That's a very strong personality, strong mind. So she will be doing great things because she doesn't know how to give up. So thank you so much for the support and be on the lookout for the things that she has going on. So for today's quote, I have, don't be afraid to go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is. Again, the quote is, don't be afraid to go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is. It's by H. Jackson Brown. I love this quote because previously, you guys, I was talking about fruit and what kind of fruit you produce and also not expecting a pear tree to bear apples and things like that. So fruit is very important. There's a scripture that says, you shall know them by their fruit. So it's not necessarily by what things are said, but by what actions are produced as a result. And this quote is, while it's not directly that way, it kind of has a reflection of that because the thing is, to get the fruit on the limb requires action. So it's not so much about saying, hey, I want that fruit. You have to go out on the limb to get that fruit unless it's low-hanging fruit. So we want to talk about the fruit that is on the tree hanging on the limb. Now, why people won't go out on there is because the limb is fragile. The risk is great. But at the end, you can reap a reward of having fruit. And I want to encourage you all to not be afraid to take chances, not be afraid to take that risk, not be afraid to do outside of the norm. Society has really cultivated this lifestyle of normalcy or this routine of normalcy and average behavior, average activity, things like that. And people have really come to accept that, and no one's willing to take risks. If you look at most successful people in the world and people who have been trailblazers and who have set trends and just done different things, they've taken risk. No one who does not take risk does not reap great rewards. You make minimal risk, you reap minimal rewards. You make no risk, you make no rewards, and you live what is called an average life. Now, if you want to live an average life, then that's fine, no problem. I don't judge. I don't criticize that. You live that average life. But if you are those individuals who are desiring more and you want to create more for yourself, then guess what, folks? You're gonna have to go out on the limb. You're gonna have to make that risk. If you want more and you're not making the risk, then you're not gonna get more. That's the law of attraction. That's what has to happen. And that's what you are having to do. You have to climb that tree. You have to get on that limb. And you have to risk the opportunity. I mean, two things can happen. You'll either break and fall. The limb will either break and you'll fall. Or the limb will hold steady and you'll be able to get the fruit. Either way, if the limb breaks and falls, the fruit falls with you as well. So you do have still an opportunity to reap that reward. And if you fall and don't get it, then the great thing is you get back up, you climb on, and you try again, and you don't give up until you get that fruit. But the thing is, every time you try, you're making a risk. I think about Jesus Christ. He had to take a risk. You know what I mean? For him to reach the world, for his ministries to happen, he had to take a risk. And he reaped fruits as a result. He saved lives, saved souls, touched a lot of people, and had an awesome world profounding changing ministry. Gandhi, Gandhi had to take risks to do what he did, to create the world or the philosophy of peace that he wanted to spread. He had to take risks. Martin Luther King had to take risks to do what he had to do. Malcolm X had to take risks. He had to take risks on both ends because he came in and revolutionized the thinking of black pride and black nationalism, and did it aggressively and intelligently and calculated. So that was a huge risk for him to do that, and then for him to make the change and develop as a man and learn some new philosophies after his pilgrimage to Mecca. That still took risk. But the thing is, the rewards were just so great. The lives that was changed, the philosophies of those that were changed, the impact that he was able to have on everyone's lives, the impact that all of these people were able to, the impact that they were able to have on people's lives required risk. But we all benefited. We all were able to enjoy the fruit of those risks. So I just want to encourage you today, world. Don't be afraid to go out on that limb, because that is where the fruit is. And though, yes, it may be a risk, but the reward is far greater. So we can either go through life and we can look at that tree and we can say, man, I wish I would have, or we can say, man, I'm glad I did. So what will be your statement for the day, world? Will it be, man, I wish I did, or will it be, man, I'm sure glad I did? I hope that the majority of you today will make that kind of decision where you will say, man, I am sure glad that I made that risk, or man, I am sure glad that I decided to step outside of what everybody else thought. I am so glad that I decided to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm so glad that I decided to do better than I thought I could do. I'm so glad that I decided to take that chance, because I do not want you guys to live the life saying I wish. And I'm surely not going to live the life saying I wish, because I am going to step out and I am going to take the risk. And though that limb may be shaky, I am going to get that fruit. I am going to reap that reward, and I am going to gain what I know that is purpose for me and what I've worked hard for. So thank you so much. Hey, let's keep the activity going. You can find me on www.strivingyoungprofessionals.com. You can also find me on my fan page, Striving Young Professionals. Make sure you go by and like it. Please, guys, I really need that, man. I want it to grow. I want it to get out there. I want more and more people to know about what we're doing. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, SYProfessionals. You follow me, I'll follow you back. It's Mary is spreading the word about me on Twitter. She has her friends following me. I cannot pronounce your name, sweetie, but I thank you so much for following me on Twitter. I gave her a shout out on Twitter yesterday, so thank you so much. You know who you are. You make sure you spread the word as well. I don't want to disrespect you by mispronouncing your name, so I just want to thank you for following me on Twitter. And everyone, you can follow me on YouTube as well. SY Professionals is my YouTube channel, so make sure you stop by, man. Show me the support, show me the love, leave your comments. You can subscribe to my YouTube, you can leave comments on my YouTube, you can leave comments on my fan page and on my Twitter page as well. Striving Young Professionals is my fan page. Hey guys, make sure you like it. I need you to like my fan page. I'm trying to get to that 100 likes, so I will appreciate it. So again, I want you to think about it today, world. Make sure you're making the decisions to where your statements won't be, I wish I would have. Rather, make sure your statements are, I'm glad I did. And don't be afraid to step out on that limb to get that fruit, world. So until the next time I see you guys on the next film, I will see you at the top of your passions. Thank you.